Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I recently did a 360 kilometers trip to visit my friend Nick with the new Honda CRF300L, and I wanted to talk to you about consumption, how I feel about it in terms of comfort, road behavior, and some small off-road data and review in the small trip that I did. So if you're interested in all of this, please stay with me. Yeah, so as I said, 360 kilometers trip, 180 kilometers one way. So I did this last Sunday. Let's talk about the consumption. So this bike is not broken in. The braking period is finishing at 1,000 kilometers. So yeah, I have still 620 kilometers to go. But I can say to you that this bike is consuming as a scooter. I mean, less than a scooter. I had really big sections of the road with 3.0 liters per 100 kilometers. My friend's scooter, the Honda PCX 125, has a consumption about 3.2 or 3.4. So yeah, officially this motorcycle, as you can see in this footage,
I hope you can see, officially my Honda CRF300L is consuming less than a scooter, 125 centimeter scooter. It's 3.0, incredible, and I'm going, as you can see, 98, 100 kilometers per hour, 105 kilograms without gear I have. Add the gear, add some small baggage that I have in the back, and yeah, it's consuming less than a scooter. Incredible.
I was not expecting that because the braking period did not finish, so I was expecting a higher consumption. But the little Honda surprised me big time. So basically, with a full tank with my Honda, I can do more than 250 kilometers until I need to refuel. I don't know if it is a good thing or a bad thing for you, but here in Romania with 250 kilometers you can go by just fine. You can find petrol station, and of course there is always the alternative of a Rotopax or any type of fuel reserve that you might take with you. So for me it is just perfect. In terms of comfort, okay, I want to show you something. So on the way back home, I did not stop. The only thing that I had to do when I was approaching home after 1 hour and 20 minutes of riding without stopping, I just had to move a little bit to the back, so I have a bigger surface to stay on. And one time I remembered that I had to stand just to relax a little bit my feet. Otherwise, the position here, and as you can see, there is plenty of space between me and the possible baggage that I could have, is for me the position is absolutely perfect. The wind protection is good, mainly because of I've added this mini fairing. I will play in the course of time. I will play with various shapes of the fairing until, let's say, I find a perfect one. I will not stay with only that. I will experiment a little bit more, and of course I will let you guys know what I found to be as the perfect shape of fairing for this type of motorcycle. So in terms of comfort, for me it is absolutely perfect. I can go 1 hour and 45 minutes without stopping, which for a little motorcycle like this is, I assume it's more than enough. And something else happened. It's not the first time that I'm visiting my friend. I visited my friend when I had the KTM 990, when I now with the Tenere 700, of course. Every time I went back from him to home, every time I did 2 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes, every time. But now I left from his house and continuously riding between 80 and 95 kilometers per hour. I reached home in 1 hour and 45 minutes. So I drove slower but constantly, and I performed better than with the bigger bikes, which I could go a little bit faster. And of course there is a possibility to also to go on the highway. I did not went on the highway with the small Honda, so really it's a win-win situation in terms of time consumed and also in terms of fuel. Yeah, so for me it was even a better performance with the small Honda than with the bigger bikes. What else I can tell you? The suspension, the rear suspension, the shock, and yeah, I think I need to show you this. The rear shock, you know, it has a preload adjustment, and mine, I went with the adjustment, I hope you can see, all the way down. Okay, so it's all the way down there, and it's fine, it's not bad. It could be better, of course, but I'm still waiting for the nitron shock to come. I did not bottom out, but I feel the motorcycle going down, and there is this sensation, this feeling, which I cannot describe, of looseness. You feel like in a boat. You're going up and down like this, which for sure it will be finished when the nitron shock will arrive, and of course when I will change also the rear spring. So yeah, the shock is okay, but is not perfect and not suited, of course, for the purpose that I will give to this bike, and that is of an adventure bike. The tires, for the road, the tires perform perfectly. I don't know how it is with these stock tires on wet surfaces. In the last period we did not have rain. Last Sunday we did not have rain. This terrain that we used to get here, that I used to get here, this off-road bits section, is bone dry, so I don't know how it performs in wetter conditions, but on dry conditions, on asphalt and on off-road, it performs just fine. I want to show you this, and because I filmed the way coming up here this way, and you will see my report on the, let's say, off-road performance that this bike has. I hope the camera will do justice to this type of climb, because it's not easy. It's very steep, rutted, but believe me, the small Honda handled everything with so much ease, and I climbed it in second gear. And remember, I did not change any gearing, any front sprocket or rear sprocket. It's just the way it came from the factory. So I want to show you. Okay, take a look on the type of terrain, on the hill that we climbed coming there. As you can see, with big ruts that you need to dodge, and I really hope the camera will do justice for this type of terrain. But believe me, it's quite difficult. So there it is. Is there? I don't know how to show you how. Okay, let me film also from here. So it's very, very difficult terrain. and the little Honda performed perfectly without any problem, any hesitation. I didn't have to stand up to a more aggressive position or attack position, nothing, just standing, twist of the throttle, and up we went. It's that good. Yeah, so there you go. This is my initial impression and thought about the small Honda CRF300L. Remember, 360 kilometers, 80 kilometers, sorry. I'm so happy with this motorcycle. For sure it will make a perfect adventure bike, and I will let you know and keep you updated with everything that I do to it and all the adventures that I will have with it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Consider subscribing to my channel if you like my content, and hit that like button, and until next time, ride safe. Ciao.